You're watching RVT. You're watching RVT Rashids Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? Up next on RVT Rashids Video Tube, it's a special documentary on What Do You Think? It's an inside candid look at Studio 54. Following that is the Rashid YouTube radio show. Let's all make it a great summer, particularly a great Shaisa, as we celebrate here on RVT, where is Rashid all the time. You're watching Rashids RVT. RVT want to wish you a very happy Shieston season. You're watching RVT Rashids Teletube worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashids RVT. It's still a bargain. I mean, still a bargain. 50% off sale. Up to 50% off couches, bedroom, TV units, and much, much more. Go to www.stealabargain.com. That's www.stealabargain.com. Rest, rest, play. Remember, any physical activity requires hours of rest, so be sure and get yours. Or if you need help with sleeping problems, just go to www.needhelptosleep.org. That's www.needhelptosleep.org. People are impressionable. That's why here at RVT, we watch the programs and commercials people watch carefully. People may see bad guys, but not in the role of heroes. And Rashid teaches people that crime doesn't pay. Sure, we may get rough at times, but never offensive. Because people's welfare is Rashid's concern too. That's part of RVT's code. The code of the National Association of Broadcasters for television and social media television watching for the greater public interest. You're watching RVT, a Rashid International Broadcasting Station. It's India's IT Institute, India's leading computer institute. Over 150 centers across India. Call 91229-98333. That's 91229-98333. Or just go to www.indiacomputerclass.com. That's www.indiacomputerclass.com. It's India's IT Institute. Call now. All day long the bunnies worked, they got so very tired. So when they got home they needed a boost, Rashids chocolate cider. All day long the days were rough, it was no happy choir. So when they got home they needed a boost, Rashids chocolate cider. Well, not cider, but just hot chocolate. Deep, rich hot chocolate. Either plain or with marshmallows. An internet's best friend. And with 3 grams of fat and 6 grams of protein, why wouldn't you go for it? All year round is groovy. You said it, Culper. The marshmallows melt to a thick, motherly malt as it oozes down your throat. You probably wouldn't stand for just one cup. And your imagination, just might get the best of you, if you know what I mean. All day long the bunnies worked, they got so very tired. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids chocolate cider. All day long the days were rough, it was no happy choir. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids chocolate cider. So let your imagination run wild all year round. Available at your nearest grocers or go online. What's cooking? Hot dog. Just an hot dog. Delicious wiener on a bun. Delicious then, delicious now. A hot dog is high in potassium and rich in vitamin B, 13%, and they taste great. Did you know a hot dog is a sausage? In definition, a hot dog is a fully cooked sausage grilled and served in a bun as a sandwich. Plump and juicy, how can you resist? Not that expensive and promising. Think back to childhood with hot dogs and baked beans and how the smell got you aroused with mouth water. An American ball game eatery tradition. It's no wonder why the all-American hot dog is still one of the #1 best pastime snacks. Whether pork, beef, or chicken is guaranteed to satisfy. So go out and have a wiener. Look for money-saving coupons and papers and news ads. You're watching Rashids RVT. Up next on RVT Rashids Video Tube. It's a special documentary on What Do You Think? It's an inside candid look at Studio 54. Following that is the Rashid YouTube radio show. Let's all make it a great summer, particularly a great Shicer, as we celebrate here on RVT, where it's Rashid all the time. Go ahead, Roger.
Huh?
Go ahead, Roger. Go ahead.
Yo, watching about these video too.
Way to go.
Show offs.
You're watching RVT, Rashids Teletube, serving nations worldwide.
Bringing sexy back is always a pleasure for me here on RVT, and I sure hope you feel the same way also.
Put it on this, spread it on that. A little on this and a whole lot of that. Everything's better with butter. Whip it on this, a little on that. Smear it on this and square it on that. Everything's better with butter. Now you can square it up with butter or margarine. Electrify your taste buds with the rich and satisfying taste of butter. Whip it on this, graze it on that. Square it on rice, now that's where is that? Everything's better with butter. Now get to the grocers and square it up. Also in spread style to go easy on bread. Uh-oh, it looks like Rashid's dog is loose again. Doesn't matter, because when it comes to loving your pet, why settle for just a bone? It's time to love them back. With treats, you can get your dog to do a host of things, like sit, roll over, or heel. And they will do it with crunch treats, cracker treats, or just a chewer. Yes, chewers are also excellent treats for your canine. And they come in all sorts of styles. They have treats for you too, puss. Meow. You're welcome. So reward your dog with the best. Treat them to chewy snacks. You're watching RVT Rashids Teletube, serving nations worldwide.
The following presentation is brought to you by Rashid's Universe, now streaming on YouTube, Google+, and other social media platforms.
And now, enjoy the show. Welcome everybody to RVT Rashids Video Tube. This is Rashid the R-Man coming on live on social media, Google+, YouTube, and other social media platforms. In conjunction with RMJC, Rashid's Music Jukebox Center. And I am the R-Man once again. What's going on, guys? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I have some treats in store for us. I have some big treats in store for us. And I'm very excited to share it with you. But first, we're going to talk about what's going on a little bit. I'm fine. How you guys are doing? Tell me the truth. Don't lie. I know it sucks, don't it? But at least you're still breathing. It could be worse. But we're here. And it's good. And it's a good thing you're here. I don't have anything really to really discuss, really. Okay, moving on with things. First of all, before we get the show started, I want y'all to know that I'm taking y'all on an art tour. Alright? I'm taking y'all on an art tour because I feel as though I want to talk about art this time around. Because we hardly ever cover art, and this is something I really want to do. So I'm glad you guys are joining us here on RVT for this edition. I ain't going to take too much of your time up. And I'm very glad you're here. How many times I'm going to say that fucking shit, dude? But anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. Again. Anyway, before we get started, I want to say hello to I'm going to shout out some friends of mine. Okay? I'm going to shout out some friends of mine. First of all, I want to say a big shout out to TYT, the new show on social media. Get on over there to TYT and see what's going on. TYT, the Young Turks. And they can enlighten you and keep you up to date to world for what's going on in the world. They'll keep you up to date to world events of what's happening here. All right. So go on over there to TYT and see what's going on, guys. And also, I want to say hello to Danny Bonaducci. The little boy from the Parsons family is grown up and now has his own show. Danny Bonaducci, KZOK. So go over there and check out Danny Bonaducci, life coach. Any problems you have, he can help you out. So go check out Danny Bonaducci. Also, Capello, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful women. I love the women, lovely, I'm sauce. I hate male groupies, so just step the hell up. No, just all right. Go to Capello. Go to the Capello, and very beautiful women over there. Good friends, and go over there and say hi to these beautiful women. If you want to get your hair extensions or hair technicians, any questions, open from 9 to 5. That's capellohair.co.uk. So go over there and check them out, and they can help you out, guys. They can. They really, really can. Also, All Indian Recipes. Check out check out All Indian Recipes. That's http //www.allindianrecipes.com. That's www.allindianrecipes.com, and check them out for some. Treat yourself to something different, instead of the ordinary. Try something different, and that's All Indian Recipes. Clinic, you're not feeling well. It's time for your checkup. I think it's time for your checkup. Check out Aspire Clinic. Check out Aspire Clinic, guys, because you want to stay in good health. And they're a medical group, and they're on social media. Aspire Clinic, Aspire Clinic, www.aspireclinic.com. That's www.aspireclinic.com. Check them out so you can stay in perfect health. Also, darn it. Also, health and beauty body tips. Health and beauty body tips. Natural. Anything natural. I'm down with anything natural. I'm down with natural solutions to your everyday problems. Check out natural health, beauty, natural health, body, and beauty tips. Okay, health, body, and beauty tips. Health, body, beauty tips. healthbodybeautytips.com, and that's their site, healthbodybeautytips.com. Go check them out. Also, boy, KM News, check them out. They're on social media. Check out KM News while you're at it. KM News, check them out also. Don't forget about the Aspire Clinic. They're very, very good. Party Direct. You having a party for your children and you want to give them party supplies? Party Direct is the way to go. PartyDirect.co.za. PartyDirect.co.ca. Partying has never been this simple is their slogan. Go check them out. Nordic.com. Check out Nordic.com. Domestic Spy since 1965. Check out Nordic.com. www.nordic.co.uk. Check them out, guys. Lee Greens, good friends of mine. The Lee Greens, they're on social media, guys. They're on Google, so you can check them their page out. If check out Lord of Greens. You will love I think they do veganism. I think so. Don't quote me. But you gotta check out Le Greens. You gotta check out Le Greens. Telephone 0911 321 090-351679. Or email okay, alright, with you over there. Email the John. Okay, all right. Email. I'm trying to get this email. It's a very long email. DJANUARTIOLOLY and that's there. But check out LaGreens, or you could just call 0911 321 090-351679. So check them out and see what they're all about. Smart living, vegan, vegetarian living. Check out LaGreens. Very, very, very good spot. Check them out, guys. Play-Doh. Now I can talk about Play-Doh. Play-Doh. I used to play with this so much when I was little and had a nice time doing it. One of my favorite things I had when I was little. No joke, guys. I am not kidding you about this. I had to advertise Play-Doh because it brings me back to my childhood. Expand your child's creation and your child's thinking with Play-Doh, and you yourself will have fun. Just when you thought this was over, surprise is renewed in a better, more stable way. Well, I ain't gonna say all that, but it's renewed, and you should check it out. Same as saying when you a classic like Play-Doh, you get better and better naturally. You don't have to announce it. It's just renewed. But it's the same Play-Doh, guys. You gotta check out Play-Doh for your children or just for yourself, because you never know what your child is thinking when you take them from school or when you're bringing them to school. You don't know what's in their heads. So go get a can of Play-Doh, guys, and it's not that expensive. Your child will love it, and you will love it too. It could be for you, cause I get it. I will. I will. Anyway, I want to give another shout out, my last shout out, and if I miss you, don't worry, I will get you guys. I'm just getting the businesses slowly out of my account there, and it's just taking a little time. So you guys gotta be patient with me. Sakina Hijack Fashion. I told you I wasn't gonna forget about you, sweetie. Didn't I tell you that? Okay, I know she laughing and she looking. Check out her community. She has a community on Google Plus. What a very good friend of mine. Very beautiful woman there. Sakina Hijack Fashion. She has her own community. And on top of that, she has her own business with her own website. And she works, and you can go there, www.sakina.co.id. That's www.sakina.co.id. So check out Sakina Hijack Fashion. I told you I wasn't going to forget about you, didn't I? You know why? Because I'm Rashid. I don't forget, and I'm on top of stuff. Sakina, stop me laughing here. I didn't forget about you. There you go. Sakina Hijack Fashion. She has her own community, guys. Go over there and check it out. She has friends over there that has hijab for sale also. They can give you good deals on your hijab over there at Sakina's. So go check her out, man. What are you waiting for when you want your hijab done? Sakina's the one to go to. And you have others around social media also. Now, guys, listen. I want to say it's a lot of celebrities I'm subscribed to. Britney Spears, I know you're watching. How you doing, sweetie? Your beautiful self. Your perfect, beautiful self. How you doing, Britney? Hi. How are you? And I just want you to know I'm glad we subscribe to each other. I am. Juliette Lewis, you another one. Beautiful. I'm glad. Stick with me, celebs. Please stick with me. You have no idea what I'm going to do later on. Y'all have no idea what I'm going to branch out to. You guys who subscribe to me is going to love it. And Juliet, it's an honor. Thank you so much. Paris Hilton, thank you so much, sweetie. Your beautiful self. I can't get enough of Paris. Ooh, wow. Actually, I want to do a commercial, Paris. I want to do a commercial of Hilton Hotel, because I think that it deserves a Rashid commercial, because I'm honored that you subscribe to me. It's an honor. I want to do a commercial for Hilton Hotel. It's coming up. And Paris, thank you so much, and you're beautiful, and you stay close. Let me see if I'm missing anybody here. Let me see. Taylor Swift. Need I say more? The name says it all. Taylor, hi, sweetie. Your pretty eyes, and you're beautiful and everything, and you're good, and you're doing all this stuff and stuff. Oh, Taylor, I gotta get my Taylor. I need to tell her. I need to tell her because I just bought a new suit. So that's enough said about Taylor. And there's only one person I'm gonna go to her. That's Taylor Swift. And I think when she do my suit, she'll be swift about it. I just think she'll be. How you do it? Go. Get off the stage! Oh, shut up, moron. Anyway, Taylor, be swift when you do my tailor-made suits. Okay, Taylor Swift. And thank you so much. And let me think if anybody else I'm missing. If I'm missing somebody, guys, y'all gotta please forgive me. I'm trying to do the best I can of remembering all the friends that I have to subscribe to me. And I'm trying to do the best I can. So please forgive me if I forgot you. Please. But so far, let me think. Just 3. Danny, I think that's all. If I did, guys, I kiss you wherever you want me. If I forgot you, too bad. I remembered you. That's too bad. Kermit, I hear him, Fuzzy. That's too bad. Remember you. Anyway, moving on with things, I also want to say a shout out to Toddlers and Tiaras. Now, I know this show is not on the air anymore, and I just want to say, all Toddlers and Tiaras, you still can see reruns of it on social media. So even though they're not on the air no more, you can still see reruns on it on social media. And I also want to say hi to TLC, because I know they need the permission to subscribe to me. And I'll be opening up my beauty pageant soon. I will, my little girl beauty pageant, and I hope y'all view my line, and I know y'all view my line. I really hope y'all view I know you're gonna view my line. So, and that's it with that. And that KM News that I shout out to, that KM News Media Group that they have a blog spot. It's tvkhmers.blogspot.com, and that's for the KM News that I shout out. And y'all could go check them out. Entertainment Web Blog. That's an Entertainment Web Blog, and that's their web blog right there. Get the information. Go over there, check out them, because I heard their news is pretty good also. So check them out, guys. I mean, expand your horizons while you're on social media here. Expand them, and grow. And then, speaking of growing, we're going to start our show now, because I think that's all the subscribers. That's all the, I have to get you other guys out. I know that's not on. I know you're listening. Just be patient with me, guys. And, of course, I want to give a shout out to Walmart. Always the best price. Be sure to stop at Walmart for all your everyday social media needs. That's Walmart. Always the best price. Get your butt up in there and save some money. Now, moving on with other things on RVT. Now, we have today, I am going to take you guys. I am going to take you with me. I am. And we're going to start by me giving a humble welcome, because this is the time of season that we slow things down. Now, all year long, it's always rushy all over the place. It's always rushy. This is the time of year that we slow things down, because it's shicing. And one of the things we do is take our time with everything. We don't rush into nothing. You know? And I want to start off by saying welcome to all of my children, my Sheikah here. And I don't want y'all to start screaming and hollering and all of that. And Sheikah, I want to welcome you guys. I really want to welcome you to RVT because this is our home, and I know we having fun this shiesty season. We having a nice shiesty season so far, and I hope we can continue with it all the way through. And I want to welcome my Sheikatiers here, and I want y'all to remember that we have to keep it locked and tight. Those two things, y'all know the words, locked and tight. We have to keep it tight, guys. And happy shiesting, a deep happy shiesting to all my children out there that's listening right now. And for the rest of you guys, I didn't forget about you. You didn't hit a brick wall. Who's your buddy? Who's your friend? So I welcome you also. And this edition of the Rashids Show, I want to do something different. Because I want y'all to go on an art exhibit with me. Now, I really appreciate art, and primarily because I'm an artist myself. All right, and I just love art. I just love it. And we're gonna start with the fact that how much I love collecting. One of my hobbies I'm gonna share you with, and that's tomahawking. Okay. Now, of course, I'm a South Decent, and we use our tomahawks. Well, we don't call them tomahawks. We call ours rock flowers. Now, it's different words that you can use. Well, it's different. It's just an axe. But it's primarily from the Native American. All right, and we use we say ours with rock flowers because we use stones for carving. But we'll get into that in a little bit. First, I'm going to share my hobby with you of tomahawks. Now, I have a definition here for the tomahawk here. Let me see 1 second. A tomahawk is a type of single-handed axe from North America, traditionally resembling a hatchet with a straight shaft. The name came into light in the 17th century. It was relatively used by the Native Americans, but it also, it says, in a weaker Europeans, colonials used it as well. And they trade theirs with metal hooks for Native Americans for food and other provisions. So that's good. That's good to know. It's been around since the 17th century. And this is the modern day tomahawk now. Now, when you look at tomahawks, you say something like, oh, where's the feather at? Where's the wood at? Where's the whatever at? But this basically is your basic tomahawk today. That one right there. It is United Cutlery M48 Tactical Tomahawk. And that's what that one is. Looks like it's from a video game, though. It does. And they have them in video games a lot. Also, this one right here is a typical frontier tomahawk. Now, that's a typical frontier one. Tomahawks, you usually think of a weaponry instrument. But not necessarily a weaponry instrument, guys. They could be used for combat. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. Take this guy right here. Now, this man right here is Tomahawk Peter Walkoff. Peter Walkoff. And he specializes in combat with tomahawk. I know it looks deadly. I know he looks treacherous, but it's not like that, guys. See, he specializes in maneuver contacts on how you can defend yourself against, let's just say, if you get in a situation where you don't want to hurt nobody. He specializes in that. In other words, he'll show you techniques how to protect yourself. And also, they're also used for like tournaments of blocking your opponent if you're in a tournament. Kind of like karate tournament with nunchucks. So they're not used necessarily for violence, guys. They're used for body, mind, and spirit as well. So don't get the wrong idea about tomahawks. Now, after that, after seeing something like this, it inspires you that, hey, when you get in shape, you can use tomahawks as a form of let's say a something to balance yourself on, like if you were to use a wicker stick for getting yourself in shape, or whatever you use to get yourself in shape. Like, I'll give you an example. Some people use medicine balls to get yourself in shape. Well, a tomahawk can be used in that area also, not necessarily for violence, guys. So I want to make that clear. Now, we have rock flowers. That's us. We have rock flowers, and I want to talk about our rock flowers. Now, don't get me wrong, we don't use them necessarily for weapons. It's other ways to use our rock flower. And excuse me. And tomahawks can be used for a lot of other things too. They can be very handy around the house. And when you're out camping, they could come very handy. For instance, you could use them for rock climbing, which is very interesting. Tomahawks for rock climbing come very, very in handy if you want to climb a tree or the like. They can bring your other hand with a hook on it, so they could be used for rock climbing. Also for chopping wood. Now these are the things that we around our group, our commune, use a tomahawk for. Chopping wood as well. There's other ways. Now here's a picture of a very early edition of a tomahawk, and they came with a pipe. You know, you can actually smoke. If you look up top there, you can see where you put your tobacco in, where you can smoke it through the tube, and it's very handy because it comes with a dagger where you can sculpt with. Now I'll give you an example about the dagger. We around my commune use our tomahawk for drawing. My people are Sadician, so we use our tomahawk for drawing pictures. That's why we put rocks on the end of ours, because we're artists. We're very creative people. So we're very creative people. I'm gonna say it like that because we are. And and we use rocks because we used to draw pictures on caves and on the ground to tell each other directions to communicate with each other. And that was our first pencil or ink pen in my culture. That was our first pencil or ink pen. Now I don't know how the Indians used theirs, but that's how we used ours, along with sculpting, fishing, and agriculture. We used ours to write with, to communicate with, rock on cement, and we talked to each other that way. And it was our first ink pen or pencil. And that's how we used ours coming up. Now, there's a lot of different rock tomahawks the Sadicians use coming up, and I would love to get into that with you, but I really can't get into it with you, and I will leave it like that because my time is limited, and this is social media, and we gotta move on with other things, and that will be the end of that. But you have to check out the Indian tomahawk. When you look into the Indian culture, you know, you will be amazed at what's in store for you when you go to an Indian culture. You will be amazed. You will learn so much if you go to an Indian Native American museum of how the frontiers started out the land. You will be just at great awe with that. Great awe. And one thing that's interesting about that is learning about Geronimo. And Geronimo was a very, very, very powerful man. Whether you know it or not, he was powerful, dude. I mean, powerful. Now, you talk about world leaders today, and there's a lot of world leaders in the world in the past. But Geronimo was one of the most powerful men that ever lived. Ever lived. He was so powerful that when he died, they mocked his dying as a saying today. They say Geronimo. People say Geronimo and fall down. I mean, that's how. When he died, his death was so great that sand came off of him. Would you believe it? Soon as you see a tree fall, you say Geronimo. I mean, it came off of him. That's how bad this Cherokee was. Because from what I understand, he was a Cherokee. And that's his grave right there. That's his grave. I don't want to tell you too much about Geronimo, but one thing's for sure about Geronimo, that if you want to look him up, you will be surprised at what you'll discover about this frontier. Now, his grave is set in Fort, Oklahoma. That's where he's buried at. In Fort Sill, Oklahoma. That's Sill, Oklahoma 73503. And it's a tourist site. His grave is actually a tourist site, dude, for tourists to go look at his grave. He was a great warrior, a really great warrior. To Geronimo, for them to make something like that, offer him all the way down to our day, he had to be somebody. And that's what they did to him when he fell. I mean, they had to make, and when you learn about the Native American culture, you will be surprised that not only are what you're learning, but some of the things they did, people still do today. And I guess that's the most surprising. For instance, eating pizza, Apache pizza. Dude, they guys got their own pizza. Did you know that? I am not kidding you. They have their own Apache pizza. So maybe you can go out and get some Apache pizza while you're learning about Native American history and Indian history. But that's on your time. And this is some of the things that me and Malcolm will do from time to time. And what you telling me to, whoa, my little girl telling me to, whoa, I'm not giving out our business. Get out of the way and be quiet. Don't tell me to, because she always showing up as the artist, but get out of here. Now, guys, that's just some information. Learn about Geronimo and the different tomahawks out there. Now we're going to take a turn right now, because now, guys, I'm going to take you guys with me. Now that we talked about Rashids tomahawks, the Sadixi tomahawks, and the different, well, not the Sadixi tomahawk, but we call ours rock flowers. The Indian tomahawks and rock flowers and all. Now we're going to go and talk about art. And welcome everybody to Rashids Art Festival on RVT. I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I want you to see these events that I found around social media. And I also want to talk about some art that I found also. Are you ready? Now, here we go. I want you to look at this very carefully. Now, this is Girl with a Pearl Earring is the name of it. And it's done on the iPad. And Seiko Yamaka. Seiko Yamaka is the one who did it. You got to check this out. This is completely amazing. He's doing this with his hands, guys. With his hands. And one of the things that we didn't know, that on the iPad, that you can actually paint, real paint on your iPads. So you guys that have an iPad, you can do other things besides communicate or whatever. You can actually paint. And this guy is painting from Japan, is painting Girl with the Earring on his iPad. Now when I do RVT, I use my fingers also. On the computer or so forth, I use my fingers to do RV, the whole thing, because on the computer you got to. Would you believe I tried it one time to get like an ink pen that I could write on my computer and it'll be better. Like the computer where you put your finger at, you can use a pen. It'll be so much better. And I knew they had that at one time, but they sure don't got it now, because the guy didn't know what I was talking about when I tried to ask for it, and they drove me crazy. But I'm just saying, in general, you still can try to use something to draw pictures or do artwork or paint. And this is another version of it, guys. Just check it out, man. Just check this guy out. He's actually doing an actual painting with his fingers. So anyway, I do RVT. When I do RVT, everything y'all see on RVT, I use my fingers. One finger in particular. One finger, guys. One finger. And the fingertips hurt sometimes. It does. It's really a pain in the ass. But when you look at the finished project of it, it's all worth it. And in this picture right here, in this video, you can actually see it coming to life. Now, I love drawing kimonos. One of my best paintings that I love to do. I oil paint. I canvas paint. I sketch. I do. Rashid does. I do the whole thing. And kimonos is one of my best projects I like to do. I like to drink, play music, and my baby, I know, sweet, I know. They like to keep everything to themselves. They don't let me talk about fucking things. Just be quiet, let me talk. Anyway, I love to do this, and I was married to this Japanese. So my ex-wife was Japanese, okay, and she dressed a kimono before. I didn't sketch her, but she noticed that I like to do kimonos. So I used to do kimonos when I was married a lot. I guess because I was married to a Japanese woman. I guess that's why. But if you're an artist and you never tried drawing kimono, I suggest that you try it. You will not believe the gratification you get as you drawing a kimono as you finish the project. It's amazing. The colors, the splendor, the blendness when you get two colors that blend together and form another one. It's just amazing to draw and sketch or paint kimonos, especially if you're going into oil painting on a good canvas. It's really awe-inspiring. So it's really good. Get yourself a good easel and get to work. It's really worth it, guys. And this guy is really good at his craft. He's doing it with his fingers. His fingers is his paintbrush. It took him 4 hours, right, sweetie? It took him about 4 hours to do this on his. Now this is done on the iPhone. The first one was an iPad. This one right here is an iPhone. This is his iPhone, man. So he's definitely finding something to do besides talk on it. This is amazing. Never seen anything like it. Impressed beyond all belief. I cannot believe what I'm looking at. He's actually doing a masterpiece with his fingers on his iPhone. And you guys thought Rashid was the only one that can do things unique with technology. Look what he's doing. That's amazing. Simply amazing. Look at this. Detail by detail, stitch by stitch, lining by lining, he's using his fingers to complete this masterpiece on his freaking phone. I mean, what can you say about something like this? What possibly can you say? Wow, amazing. At great awe at every level mentionable. Unthinkable to think about anything other than. It's just simply amazing. The shadowing is very important. Quiet, sweetie. Let me do my show, damn it. I ain't giving out to just speak. Let me do my show. The shadowing is very important. You gotta bring out because it brings out definition and dimension. So shadow is very important, and he does an excellent job in doing that. This is really, really good. Very impressive. Very impressive. Wow. Amazing. Simply amazing. Look at that. Simply amazing. Simply amazing. And this the information right here is coming up on the screen. Let's see. 4 hours. Took him 4 hours in the art studio. 4 hours. Seiko Yamaka. Please forgive me if I'm getting that name wrong. But that's his name. Simply amazing, guys. Have you seen anything like that? Really amazing. And you think that you can waste your time playing games and talking to people and texting and twittering. You can do so much more with your iPhone if you really take a look at it. And that's amazing. Well, let's step over here because now I'm going to take you in another department of art. And I really hope you guys appreciate this, what I'm about to show you here. Because I want you to look at something. And I want you to notice something. Looking at it. Take a look at that. Simply amazing. What possibly can you say about this? Now, I taught art. I've been an art teacher before. And they asked me time and time again to do showings. We want to see your showings. I hold my art personal to me. I just do, for some reason. I hold it very close and personal to me because I don't know. I'm good. I'm sorry. I hate to toot my own horn like that and show some kind of chauvinistic, but it's true. I'm very good in my art, and I try not to give showings. But to go to a showing, an art showing, and see something like this is completely beyond. It's expressatory in itself. This is amazing how they have everything lit up. Every canvas is basically lit up, so you can see every art that's displayed. That's amazing. That's amazing. And you have to remember something too. If you do appreciate the arts and you went to an art show before, not only are the art is the art on the canvas, on the walls, on the what have yous, or the art, but the whole exhibit itself somebody had to put together, and that alone is art also. So while you're enjoying the art on the walls or the canvas or what have you, you have to remember and keep in mind that somebody put the whole structure together. That is art. So you need to look at that and give that person consideration as being a fabulous artist also. And when you think about that and look at this, this is amazing work. You have, in a way, you have art on top of art. This is simply amazing. Now I have some information about this. If you just give me a few minutes here. Okay, this happened in Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Art Show this year split into two shows known as the LA Art Show, Modern and Contemporary, and the Los Angeles Fine Art Show, Historic and Traditional. One ticket offered 40,000 people admission to both shows, which took to the LA Convention Center West Hall over a 5-day period span. 5-day period span. Wouldn't you like to go to that? Wouldn't you like for me to take you down? I'm just teasing. I'm just teasing. But that's amazing. A 5-day event. This was a 5-day event, man. No crap. 5-day event. But that's amazing to look at. It is. It really is. Let me give you a definition of what we could say about art. And let me see if you agree. Now read this. The expression of a application of human creative skills and imagination, typically in a visual form such as painting or sculpture, producing works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. And that is the definition of art. And when you look at that, is that what you see? Because if you don't see it there, then I'm sure you will see it right here. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. That's amazing. Have you ever seen splendor surrounded? I mean, look against the wall. You can see the canvas. You can see the artwork against the wall. Now, I think on the right-hand side, that's a photograph. I think that's photography. Yeah, this is breathtaking. And would you believe? You ready for this? Would you believe that this was on a beach? We are talking a beach. This was on a beach. Imagine walking in from the golden sand, the beautiful night, salty air, and walking into this right here. What an evening that will be. I concur, my sweet beautiful, and I have some information about this, about this beach display. It happened at the Orange County Museum of Arts. Art of dining benefit. So it was a benefit art dining experience. One of the country's most prominent social events, Orange County Museum of Art, Arts of Dining benefit celebrated the museum's Cartier sponsored 50th anniversary on June 2nd, and this happened at the Montage Laguna Beach. Laguna Beach. Please forgive me if I'm getting that wrong. Montage Laguna Beach. Montage Laguna Beach. That's where this took place at. Simply amazing. It happened on June the 2nd, so that's summertime. Could you imagine the beautiful... It's June the 2nd, so it was very beautiful on the beach. And walking out and walking onto that, what a spectacular evening that will be. Spectacular evening. Whoever attended that, I know, enjoyed that to the full. Very, very, very impressive. Very impressive. Now, we're going to move on to the next one. Now, would you believe that this is an art showing? I kid you not. This is an art showing, fellas, guys, people, social media people. This is an art showing. Now, let me give you some. Well, the thing about it, I can't place what are they showing, and it'll be interesting because I'm trying to read what it has on. It says 26, but don't like where. So it's just. It looks like grunginess. But it is put in a fashion that's breathtaking. Look at this. Look, guys, look. This is an art showing. Neons on the walls and what have you. Now, let me give you some information about this. It took place in New York City. And the person name was Joseph Kossuth. That's Joseph Kossuth. Kossuth. And it happened at the Sean Kelly Gallery. That's Sean Kelly Gallery. Sean Kelly Gallery. His name was Joseph Kossuth at Sean Kelly's Gallery. And that's his work. Neon. It looks like neon. Wow. Could you imagine? Look, how tall are you? How tall are you guys? Could you imagine walking in there? Because you can see the benches are very small, kind of. This place, this is huge. Look at this. Breathtaking. I love color. We love colors. I mean, I could eat this up. This is immaculate. This is. It looks science. It looks science oriented, but at the same time, it looks very. It's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing work. I mean, what possibly can I say about? It gives me a warm feeling. It's a warmness with it. And the thing about it, purple is usually used for royalty. So the purple atmosphere of it is fruitifying it. It's actually fruitifying the royalty in the art itself, as put into words, diaphragms, or it's just it's amazing work to look at. It's really hard to classify it in words because you really don't know. I'm dying to read. I'm dying to walk through the computer and see. I'm just dying to see. But still, this is amazing and breathtaking. It really is. It really is. So this happened in New York City, the Big Apple, and where else would it happen at? I mean, goodness. But anyway. Carry it on, guys, with our last but not least. Our last but not least now. Last but not least. Take a look at this right here. What possibly can you say about that? That's amazing. Now, what gets me about this is the beauty. It's captivating. It's locked, kept. When you look at it, you're locked, kept. There's no other words to describe something like that. Simply amazing. I don't know if, like, I'm dying to see the water. See how the water has a greenish tone to it. I'm dying to see, is that coloring, or is the bottom of it is green, but but whatever it is bringing flavor up into the balls. It's actually bringing the flavor up into the balls, and that's amazing. I had some information about this. One second here. And the information I have about this is MacArthur Park Lake is currently being filled with more than 3,000 huge balls, hand painted by thousands of people. Thousands of people. 3,000. 3,000 huge balls, hand painted, and it took thousands of people. And this information came by Armelia Stepan. That's ARMELLA Armelia Stepan brought this information forth. Over 3,000. 3,000 now. You know how much? 3,000 huge balls painted by thousands of people. Simply breathtaking. Simply another breathtaking spectacle here. We are talking just this whole landscape, and I call it a landscape. I know I take it out. It's so immaculate. I take it out of the block radius it's setting in, or field radius, and make it a landscape. It's completely amazing to walk and see something. Could you imagine standing in front of I'm calm. Could you let me do my fucking show? I'm calm now. Let me do my fucking show here. Could you imagine standing in front of a spectacular with the fountain going up like this? I wonder how high is their fountain shooting. I wonder how high. But give and take on a spring or summer day, to see something like this is completely incredible. Baby, okay, alright. Could you let me do my show? I'm not getting carried away. Now, I'm serious. Let me finish. And I'm noticing it had to be in California because I see the palm trees in the background. I'm seeing palm trees in the background. I'm seeing an expressway in the background, and I'm also seeing people, little teeny. You know how big those balls is, and it took thousands of people. That's amazing. That's really See, we are not giving up our colors around RVT. I love colors. See, we love colors around here, and though the world seems like they dimming out on colors around RVT, we have a lot of bright colors. I will never ever betray my colors, ever. I love bright colors, and if they made clothes are made out of neon, I will wear it. I don't care. I will wear it. I will. But at the same time, guys, I'm enjoying this. I know y'all enjoying it, but I'm just looking at this hand. That's amazing there. That's really, really good there. That's really, really impressive. Oh my God. To walk up on something like this is completely, what sometimes, let me explain something. Sometimes you come across material so great, what possibly can you say to magnify it? You understand what I'm saying, guys? Sometimes you come across some events in life that's so powerful that no matter what you say out your mouth, it can't define it. And I have to say, this has got to be one of the situations here. This is amazing. This is amazing. It really is. So, guys, I'm so glad to have you on board to view this art with me. It's shicing, and I wanted us to really enjoy a show that we can appreciate art, and this was one of them. It was a great pleasure for me to do this show, and stay tuned for another art show, because I'm going to keep doing them, because Rashid loves art, and I think you guys know that around RVT, and I hope you love art as well. Stay tuned to RVT for more Rashid content, and we are going to have a great summer. Just stick with me, guys. Just stick with me. We're going to have a very, very good summer. And I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I don't know. I'm just happy. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Can somebody give these girls some socks? Good girl. This program was brought to you by Rashids Cyber Rock Films in conjunction with YouTube and Google Plus and social media plug out. It's all about change, real change. Peace. Up next on RVT Rashids Video Tube, it's a special documentary on What Do You Think? It's an inside candid look at Studio 54. Following that is the Rashid YouTube radio show. Let's all make it a great summer, particularly a great Shaisa, as we celebrate here on RVT, where it's Rashid all the time. You're watching RVT, Rashids Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashids RVT.
Go ahead, Roger.
Huh?
Go ahead, Roger. Go ahead.
Yo, watching Rashids video too.
Way to go.
Show offs.
You're watching RVT. Fun, 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 fun.
Crispy. It helps you wake up in the morning. In fact, bacon is an any time of the day treat. When you hear the sizzle, and the smell of it is alarming to the senses. It's no wonder why people can't resist it. Bacon lovers know that bacon makes everything better. Treat the taco. Treat it well, if you can keep it together. Oh, the mighty bacon. Animals love it too. It's a fact that one strip of bacon only had 3.3 total milligrams of fat and 0 trans fat. 0. And only 9 milligrams of cholesterol. 9. And 45 milligrams of potassium. And only 43 calories. 43. So flip that bacon. Crispy. Who could resist this meat? So now what do you say? Nothing if you're a true bacon lover. Keep a smile on her face as she cleans the plate. If it's one thing that should be honored, it's bacon. Shop today or go online for nutritional info facts. Big and juicy. That's worth the time and energy. And flavorful. And fun to do. Freedom from your mind and rewarding. That's chewing gum. But remember what they say, no chewing in the house. So we waited. Don't let your tongue escape this. It's a fact that chewing gum removes 100 million bacteria in just 10 minutes. Wow, amazing. Also, it keeps your breath clean and fresh. Teeth too. So chew away. Come on, if you dare. Not expensive and pure mouth entertainment. For whatever. The freshness of it all. History is always sweet when we look at what we used to do. So why give it up? Gum, the world's mouth entertaining pastime. All day long the bunnies worked, they got so very tired. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids chocolate cider. All day long the days were rough, it was no happy choir. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids chocolate cider. Well, not cider, but just hot chocolate. Deep, rich hot chocolate. Either plain or with marshmallows. An internet's best friend. And with 3 grams of fat and 6 grams of protein, why wouldn't you go for it? All year round is groovy. You said it, Culper. The marshmallows melt to a thick motherly malt as it oozes down your throat. You probably wouldn't stand for just 1 cup. And your imagination, just might get the best of you, if you know what I mean. All day long the bunnies worked, they got so very tired. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids chocolate cider. All day long the days were rough, it was no happy choir. So when they got home they needed a boost. Rashids chocolate cider. So let your imagination run wild all year round. Available at your nearest grocers or go online. Heads up, everybody, it's RVT. Hands down, everyone is RVT. Look over there, who's over there is RVT. Everyone, everywhere is RVT. When you're walking, when you're working, talking, having fun. Worldwide Rashid enjoyment, social television when the day is done. All you need is just to sit back and let Rashid's door open up to fun. Fun beyond your wildest enjoyment. Social media fun. It's RVT, Rashid's video tube for social media, Rashid's computer television, weather news and celebrity news, and award-winning content that goes on and on. If you can't get RVT, contact your local internet service provider. RVT, now streaming on YouTube and Google Plus and other social media platforms. Call now!
Warehouse moving sale.
Have you heard? Rashid Art Man celebrates new warehouse. They're passing huge savings on you for a very limited time, and I mean limited time. They're offering the Skin Candy 21 and 36 color sets at huge savings. Go to www.warehousemoving.com. Sexy is sexy, but savings is savings. Go to www.warehousemoving.com.
You're watching RVT, Rashid's Teletube Worldwide. Where is Rashid all the time? You're watching Rashid's RVT.
RVT wanna wish you a very happy Shiestin' season.
Up next on RVT Rashids Video Tube, it's a special documentary on What Do You Think? It's an inside candid look at Studio 54. Following that is the Rashid YouTube radio show. Let's all make it a great summer, particularly a great Shiestin' as we celebrate here on RVT, where is Rashid all the time.